then teachers can apply to own their own homes.
Once again, and welcome to Ababio Media TV. If this is your first time that you are seeing us here, please, I'll beg you to subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any update anytime I post a new video. So remember, every time you see me here, like I always say, I have something new and I have something good for you. Now, what is going on in Ghana here? What is going on in Ghana here today? Now, from what we are hearing, right? There is a good news actually going on right now in Ghana. People and our teachers are actually jubilating and making a lot of noise right now in Ghana. Now, what is going on? Why are these teachers very happy? Now, teachers have been waiting for a good news from the government for a very long time now. But today, we've had a very good news for these teachers. Our president, John Dramani Mahama, actually came out in a speech. He said that he is about to improve the lives of all hardworking teachers in Ghana here. Yes, he's going to improve the life of all hardworking teachers in Ghana here. Now, from what he was saying, he is saying that he's going to provide what we call the low budget housing system. The low budget housing system for teachers, that he is actually going to sit down with the teachers union to plan on how to implement such a thing in Ghana here. Now, for years, teachers across Ghana have been struggling with poor living conditions in Ghana here. Yes, most of our teachers have been struggling with poor living conditions in Ghana, especially those who are posted to these rural areas. Now, many live far away from their schools, and even some have to commute hours before they get there. Hours before they get to the classroom to teach these same children, these same students that we want to better Ghana with. But if this new promise that Mahama is bringing up becomes a reality, we are saying that it could change the game completely. Because no government has actually done this for it to work. And so if a government actually comes out, like Mahama is coming out right now to tell us that he's ready to change the system. He's ready to change the system for Ghanaian teachers. Then it is a big step for Ghana, especially the teachers. The teachers, because in Ghana, when we say affordable housing, it is only for the rich people. Affordable housing in Ghana is for rich people, not poor people. But today, teachers are about to enjoy. What the government is actually saying is that he is going to make sure that he sits down with the teachers union. They have a budget that sometimes they use to help themselves. You know, these teachers unions have this kind of money that they take from their teachers to help themselves, make some money, make some funds so that they're able to survive on it. Rent housing and maybe buy stuff, when they go to these new posted areas. Now, the government is saying that he will sit down with these people, talk to them, find ways and means to budget housing into that that they have, that money they pay. Okay, so that every teacher who is being posted, especially to these rural areas, will have a chance to be able to own a house for himself or herself. Now, isn't this good news? Now, in Ghana here, we saw our nurses actually on strike, all because of condition of service. Now, this government is actually saying that he's ready to do this for teachers. What about the nurses? Because we are all in Ghana here, right? And if teachers are about to enjoy something good like this, then we the nurses too, don't we deserve something good? All right, I don't want to talk too much, okay? You go and listen to the video that the government or that president, John Dramani Mahama, actually came out with to talk about in his speech when he was talking about teachers' funds and how to generate funds to help teachers own houses for themselves. Don't go anywhere. Sit back, relax. Let's go back. Let's watch this video. When we come back, any question you have, any addition, subtraction or anything, please come to the comment section and leave your comments in the comment section. So let's hear directly from the man himself. Here's a clip from his recent speech when he announced this bold initiative. Let's watch.
So I'm happy to welcome you, and then to reiterate what Haruna said, that we have passed a directive that every school that is being built at the basic level must come with accompanying accommodation for teachers. And so instead of just building a 6-classroom block, there must be teachers' quarters attached to the classroom block so that the teachers teaching there can have accommodation. But that is one angle of it. The other that we spoke about before the election was that we wanted to collaborate with funds like the Teachers Fund so that governments can also make a counterpart funding and add it to what the teachers have. And then you can have your members apply for housing. We'll sit with you, do the designs together, make them, in Ghana today when you say affordable housing, it ends up being, more for the wealthy than for the poor. And so I call it low-cost housing. Achampo used to call it low-cost housing, and they build so many of them all across the length and breadth of this country. So if we can make provision in the budget for a fund that would be a counterpart fund to the Teachers Fund, then teachers can apply to own their own homes. And so we would go in and build it for them. And if they have a working life of, say, 15 to 20 years, it is possible to deduct, monthly from their salaries so that by the time they are ready to go on retirement, they own the house and they don't have to go and quarrel with their families about whose grandmother's room was this. It was my grandmother who built this room and all that. We believe that they should be able to retire in dignity. And so it's something that the Minister of Education will take up with you so that we design it, and then maybe from beginning of 2026 when we come for your big meeting, we should be able to announce something big for teachers to celebrate about.